Welcome to Longarm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, and we're very happy to see you here today. Today we're working on an interesting project. I don't think I've had one of these in the quilt shop before. It's a beautiful quilt, but on this quilt is actually like a little flange right at the border edge to the center of the sections of where the rest of the quilt is here. And of course we decided to do this in two different colors. We're going to do blue on the border and pink on the inside, and you can see where I was thinking about for the pink on the inside. I think it would look really nice over that little colors. And it's a beautiful quilt. It's got some really fun cat backing to it. Really cute. Hopefully I'll get to be able to take a picture of it so you can see it. And so we're going to do a couple of different borders to make sure that this isn't going to be compromised. Because if we were to go just to do a straight edge to edge, it would, you know, pinch and pull, and the foot could actually hook on it. There was a thought of possibly just doing a base stitch around this and then having the machine quilt over and then take the base stitch out, but that wasn't gonna be a happy solution. So we decided to just leave it as its own. We got one border going on in this section here, and then another border stitch out in this one. So it's going to stop just before it, and then we're going to start the one for the center right here down, and it's going to be a nice little flower pattern. Okay, so let's get Walt busy here. Resume in, and you can see what he's working on there. That's called like a little sweetheart squirrel, or I think it's a sweetheart. Here, there's one in here. So because there's two sections that's been added onto this with the white cat fabric, I put those as separate. I'll leave those as separate. And then I've got another stitch out that's going right from here over to the other edge. And I want to use the squared side border here as one whole unit when I end up turning the quilt. I think that would just make it look nicer. So clearly a cat fan. And so it's blue thread in the top. The blue thread will be here as well. And then this lovely pink is going to go in the center. I like the idea of the flange. It just does not go well with trying to do an edge to edge, for sure. I can't imagine trying to just, you know, babysit it, that whole section, and just make sure it went down really slow. I don't know. I don't think it would quite work. Guess we could always give it a try. But on my own project or something like that. And of course I'll do this same stitch out on the other side, and then it's just down to the blue borders on either side. And I like it that they're pieced, like it's a separate border from the top than it is from the bottom. It's your fabric, you do whatever you want with it. Have some fun and make something beautiful. It's very pretty. I like this stitch out, it's very nice. It goes really nice on a big scale too, as well as on a small scale. There's very few of the stitch outs that do very nice on big and small. And it's just enough movement, and I think enough just brightness, especially with the color of thread, to really complement the whole quilt top. So we're treating this as like 3 different sections. The outer border, which is just really on the 2 sides, this side and the opposite side here. And then we've got other little border sections right here to go from that pink flange area to the top of the blue part here. You can kind of see a little bit of the cat fabric back there. It's all filled with cats, or like in the garden or something. It's called cattails. Hold on, I can see the label here. Feline Fine and Mortimer, WilmingtonPrints.com. Okay. Feline Fine. That is the backing. And then the one I have stitching out here is just a little bit different. It's still got some movement to it. It's still playing with the whole swirls part of the project idea. And I'm sure it'll make my customer very, very happy. She was a little shy on her backing, so we used some of my white on white with a little flower on that just to help bulk it out on the bottom. So that should look very nice considering it's got already that little white strip there already. So it's very pretty. And there's really no issues about using two different threads, two different colored threads, not two different threads, but two different colored threads on a longer. It's just a matter of thread changes, you know. It's just that's all really the time consumption of that is, you know, changing the threads back and forth, bobbin and top. I want to show you what's going to stitch out on this one, so we'll have to wait for this row to finish. Scheme of patience. We can wait. Spring has definitely sprung around here. We had some sunny days and we're going to have some rainy days ahead of us, but that's okay. It's nice to see the snow go and hopefully not be seen again until November, December, preferably December. Has anybody else done a little like mid-flange on their quilt top? That would be interesting to see how did you quilt around it? Did you stitch in the ditch beside it, or what? Kind of curious. Some really pretty pink fabric too here. Very marbly sort of texture, or sorry, look to it. And it's got like dark shades of pink to all the way up to the creamy white. And some peachy and coral colors in there as well. So I can see why, you know, these blues all pull into color to match with it, and it's really pretty. It's good fabric selection. Flying geese are very pretty. I like this. I do like this peaky part. It's very nice. I think it looks really pretty when you're going around a quilt project. You just gotta make sure they're evenly spaced, and then again, like making sure there's a more the neutral of the backing or the border part in the corner, so it just kind of helps make it all together. Anyway, I think we just got one more swirl to go, and then you can see what we got going on in this border here. And then I'll change my thread, concentrate on the center part, and then change my thread back to the blue, concentrate on the other half of this part here, and then it'll be flip it, and then focus on the other parts of the blue. So it's going to be beautiful. There's a super cute cat, white on white cat fabric there too. There we go. Quilts locking stitches. Alright. Bobbin to the top. For Walt to go ahead. I was going to say, you shouldn't pass through here, so we have to really be careful of that little lip of fabric. I like the look of it. I just, you really have to really quilt around it. There we go. And then when I lay this pattern, it's going to go this way, all the way up to here. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty. That thread looks gorgeous on there. I was hoping it would look pretty. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's just like a little hook and swirl, and it's just going to keep going all the way across. Yeah, it'll go right through the flying geese, but that's okay. It's still going to look beautiful. Yeah, that looks lovely. Absolutely lovely. And that, my dear folks, is going to be what my project is for the rest of this Longarm Wednesday. And I'll get it done, get it bound up. Actually, this is another one that I bind. They provide the binding, and I just make sure I get it all back to them. They can just use it right away. Hope you have an amazing day. Take care of yourself. Big hugs to you, and we will see you real soon. Okay? Bye, everybody.